This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Troy Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Back to throw. It's Griffin. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One play called on 3rd and short. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made. A lot of space now. Touchdown, Trojans. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Who's in the clear? Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. He gets loose. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Griffin bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's looking to throw. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Screen to the wide receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And the Canes will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. flip ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face third down and short. Dropping back. It's Griffin. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They keep him guessing with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play right here. Scanning the field. It's Griffin. It's hauled in here over the middle, the 24 as they began to put a drive together. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Important second down play coming up. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They're going to run it here. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. First down here for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. And this pass is on target, caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, they've stopped him. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Caught over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this one will be fair caught. The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to throw. It's Griffin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Caught by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now we run a draw play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the flag. Third down coming up.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Goes in motion. Hands off to the left. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll hand it off.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's third down for the offense. To the air, it's Griffin. Looks to the left, pass caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to take. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver makes the catch. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught. Completion. I fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play.
Timeout, Troy.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Now they call a run. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays.
Brings in the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The Troy offense back on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking tackles.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by the... and staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Troy Trojans.